over ourselves. We have no control. What happens? Something happens and you are intoxicated by this thing, and you lose touch, you lose control, and you're being whatever you want to be, and you're doing whatever you want to be. That's why at the end of the day, especially when we act out of anger, we come to say, I am sorry. Or like, even if we don't say it to this person or from where we did this mess from, we go back in our beds, back in our secret places and say, oh man, this was no good, this wasn't a good thing, I didn't like this, I didn't like what happened, oh man, why did I do this? You start regretting, you start thinking about this and saying, I shouldn't have done this. Yes, that's the truth, you shouldn't have done that. But what happened is that you were upset, you were angry, you were intoxicated by whatever that came up. You lost it all of a sudden. So, and people will start shouting. You will start shouting, because at that moment when you are shouting at another person, when you are quarreling, this person upsets you, this thing upsets you. At that time, human beings, we are meant to be close to each other. See, like people who are in love, when you are in true love and you love one another, you're close to each other. That's when you find you just whisper to somebody and say, I love you, and this person will listen to it. You listen to this. Sometimes when you are in love with somebody, you don't even have to talk. You'll find somebody who says, I just wanna see somebody next to me and I feel them. You talk to this person's heart even when you're not using words, because you are together, you are connected. But at that time when you are upset, the reason why you shout is that your hearts are distant. You are totally separated with this person, and you have to shout and talk very loud. Why should you talk loud? Because you are distant at that moment. So you unconsciously you're shouting, because the unconscious is telling you, this person you're far from, this person, shout to this person, shout to them. And sometimes when you feel like the shouting is not working, that's when you even start fighting, because you feel like you have shouted to this person who is a bit far from you, but they did not even listen. So you have to put in action. You start fighting. This is hitting each other, and that doesn't do anything good for us. Because at Hopelo Time Show, we're saying we should love one another, have that one love, have the peace, and have the hope that tomorrow is a better day, that things will work out better, that good things are coming. And that's what we should do. So basically, that's how I can briefly talk about this, because I don't mean this to be a very long show for now, since it's an online thing. But I wanted to talk about that. Why should people get angry? And you can comment on you go and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and you can comment and tell and say, yes, I think also about this, or I believe this happens. You can comment it right there, and we shall be able to exchange ideas, because this is not a personal show, it's our show. Hopelo Time Show is our show. And you interact with me, Mr. Fame, I interact with you, and we can keep together. And like I said, like our face on Facebook, it's called Hopelo Time Show. You just like the page there, and on Twitter it's also there, Hopelo Time Show. You go on YouTube, that's where these videos are. You just subscribe to the channel Hopelo Time Show. You subscribe to the channel, and you shall be getting all these shows right with you. Thanks for being part of the show. And in case you have any question to me, you can send it to me on hopelotime@gmail.com. I'll answer your questions and we shall be discussing. If it needs discussing over here on the show, we shall do that. And thanks for being part of the show once again, and thanks for liking the show. And we need more people, because we are inspiring now, and we are to inspire each other through this medium, and we hope for a better future, the future that is full of peace and one love for one another. I am off for now. We are ending our show from here. If you have any suggestions for this show, you can send them to me, and I'll be able to look into them. And everybody is watching this show. The whole world is watching this show. That's very fantastic. In the US, in the United Kingdom, in Tanzania, in South Africa, I've got very many people watching this show. Thanks for watching this show, and you're still with me, Mr. Fame, and we shall catch up next time. Continue to enjoy this last part of the music from Jose Chameleon again, yes, and this is the Happy People song that is continuing and that is finishing our show today. Thanks very much. See you next time. Hopelo Time Show. Inspire now. Peace and love.
Give them the glory to El Cantare. He will guide you on the road.